Lies nothing here. Ease out into the atmosphere.
Hi, it's Atmosphere, and today's video is a video that so many of you guys have been waiting for. So many of you ask if you could be a body actor or a builder literally all the time, so now's your chance. The Starlight Studios application is opening once again, but please watch the entire video so I can answer all of your questions, because I can tell when you guys don't watch the entire video, because you guys ask questions that I go over in the video. So keep watching, okay? Before I get triggered. So all of the positions that you can apply for in Starlight are builders, body actors, script writers, skin makers, and setup crew. You can apply for multiple positions, or you could just apply for one. But please remember that we do have a busy schedule, so if you do happen to apply for multiple positions, you need to remember that you need to be active in all positions that you apply for, or you could just apply for one position. It is really all up to you. So before we get into the application itself and the requirements for the application, I want to explain a little bit about each position. If you want me to get straight into the requirements, or if you want to know about a certain position in the studio, then go to the timestamps on the screen now. Alright, so first let's get into body actors. Body actors in the studio are expected to come to all body acting sessions unless they give us a good reason as to why they cannot be there. If you miss multiple sessions without a reason, you will be kicked from the studio. But we will give you a little heads up when you do go really inactive. Builders. Builders in the studio are expected to attend building sessions to help prepare sets for roleplays, big and small. And in the application, it is required to link pictures of your past builds. This is so we can see what level of building you guys are at, and trust me, we can tell if the pictures are off Google. Scriptwriters. Scriptwriters in the studio are expected to deliver writing assignments on time unless given a proper reason. Writing assignments will look a little like this and will be given out on a bi-weekly basis. In the application, you are required to link a past writing passage that you have done, so we can see how well of a writer you guys are and your level of creativity. Skin makers. Skin makers are required to make skins as requested by me, Mandy, or the other Starlight Studio partners, such as Pixie and Ovek. We will be accepting HD skin makers and normal skin makers. Just make sure you attach some pictures of skins you've made in the past. And last but not least, setup crew. Now this is a new position that we recently just added to Starlight, but it is a very, very important one. So setup crew would get onto the server before recording sessions, and they would set up things like NPCs and small immediate builds that we need for that recording session. So if you do apply for setup crew, we do expect you to know a little bit about NPCs. If you don't really know much but you are willing to learn, we are willing to teach you. But for setup crew, you do need a fairly open schedule as we record quite a bit, and as sometimes we do need quite a bit of NPCs, so yeah. Alright, so let's get into the application and the requirements to be a part of the studio. Alright, so I know the application might look a little long, but don't be scared of it. Like I said, you don't need to fill out every section, just the sections that you are applying for. Please make sure to take your time with the application and read over everything carefully so it can be easier on you and on us. Alright, so for the rules and requirements for the studio, the very first one is that you must have an open schedule. Having an open schedule is very important because we have a very busy schedule in the studio. Currently, this is what our schedule looks like. We do body acting sessions the entire week besides Monday and Thursdays. All of our body acting sessions are at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you are not available for these days at 6 p.m. EST, please do not apply to be a body actor. Sometimes there are building sessions the same day as body acting sessions, so please keep that in mind. They are not as often as body acting sessions, but they still occur on a weekly basis. Our project manager David always makes announcements in the morning to remind the studio what sessions are being held for the day, so no need to memorize the schedule. We understand a lot of you guys do have school right now. However, if you have classes that get a lot of homework and projects, it will most likely lead to you not having enough time for the studio and you might get kicked. So please only apply if you know that you will for sure have the time to be dedicated to the studio. If you're gonna be a body actor, builder, or setup crew, you must have Minecraft Java Edition. It cannot be a cracked version of Minecraft, it cannot be Windows 10 edition of Minecraft, or it cannot be Minecraft Pocket Edition. It can only be Java Edition, and you only need Minecraft if you're going to be a builder, body actor, or setup crew. The rest of the positions do not need Minecraft. You must know how to install and run 30+ mods. Our mod pack isn't huge, it is not too intensive, it is mainly decoration mods. However, obviously if your computer cannot run those mods, you cannot join the studio if you want to be a builder, body actor, or a setup crew. So please make sure if you are applying for positions that do need to get on the server, you have a computer that can actually handle mods. Please do not self-advertise your stuff in the Starlight Studio Discord. We have to keep in mind that this is not a community Discord for socializing. Yes, you can make friends, but please remember that this Discord is only for contributing to the roleplay team and helping Starlight Studio succeed. So, the age requirement, the dreaded age requirement. On the application, it states that you must be 14 years or older. If you are younger than 14, you can apply to be in the studio as long as your application tells us that you are mature. The applications are only going to be open for a week, meaning they are going to close on October 26th. Make sure you submit your application before October 26th. We will not be taking any sort of application after that date. If you are accepted into the studio, you will get a friend request from our project managers, Davicito or Arrow. So make sure you have your Discord friend requests on. If you are not accepted into the studio, you will not get any sort of friend requests or any sort of messages. If you have any extra questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments so I can answer them. Please remember that October 26th is the final date, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!